So sorry I didn't give us a minute or a second.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and face the east. We're going to give all honor and glory praise unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, to the Bayash at Dabadat, the House of David. This is Mid-Valley Las Vegas Camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. You are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. All right? Salvation belongs to you and you alone. All right, first and foremost, starting with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. All right, then the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe upon the testimony, making up the complete entirety of the 1/3 to be saved here on the shores of America. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all right, here on the shores of America will cease to exist, will perish, will be deleted, will be canceled. For their lack of faith, for the lack of understanding, and for the lack of obedience shown unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh meaning He is, He to be. His name is not Jehovah. His name is not Yahushua. His name is not Yahweh. His name is Yahweh. Bahashem in the name Yahweh Shai means He saves, He delivers, He is salvation. His name is not Jesus Christ. His name is not what is that other one? I don't even know.
Yeshaya.
Yeshaya. All right. Hey.
Yahushua.
Yahushua. Hey, Khan. So Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai is the true names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. All right. Bahashem in the name of Chakwadash, Holy Spirit or Spirit Holy, which you must have to believe upon the true testimony of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. That He has to impart it unto you. He has to give you the ears to hear and the eyes to see, to call upon His name. All right. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start off in Amos 3 and 6.
Amos 3 and 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai have not done it?"
Right. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said, hey, shall there be evil in the city, all right, and the trumpet be blown, and I have not done it. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has a care for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, as well as you specklebirds whose father's line goes back. All right, He doesn't care about anybody else. No other nation has a shot at salvation. So there's only 1/3 of the nation of the elect. All right, of Slaki. There's 1/3, all right, of the elect coming out of the nation of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is Israel.
Say that again. It's the elect of Israel.
It's the elect, it's the elect of the nation of Israel, all right? Hey, which makes up the multitude of the 1/3, all right? Men, women, and children, and the prophets, all right?
There's a multitude outside of the 1/3.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
1/3 of Israel in America, and the rest of the multitude outside. The Israelites have been scattered. All right. So you got Israelites on all ends of the world, all throughout the world. So you got, actually go to Revelation. What's that? That's not 7. That's let me find it real quick. I think it's 11.
This is Isaiah 45 and 7. It says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, do all things."
Right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the one who does all things. He's the one that sanctioned, ordained, the nations as they are. He sanctioned for the nation of Israel to be His people. All right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. Salakia for getting tongue twisted. All right, but Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai dwells amongst Israel. All right, He dwells with no other nation, as you read up in Amos. All right?
3:1 and 2.
God, man, read up on that. You can do Isaiah 45 and then do Amos. But let Karatazak get it. I thought he had it already.
I don't. So let me see your phone so I can look it up and get there quicker. I thought it was in Let's try and get that great multitude.
Isaiah 45 and 5, it says, I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there is none else. There is no power beside me. I guarded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they might know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and there is none else.
There is none else, no other power but Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the Father and the only begotten Son, right? Who he chose, once again, is the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as the speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right? You got it, brother.
God. Yeah, this is a Revelation 7 and 9. And it says, after this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands. And that signifies, or that represents the multitude of the elect. Okay, those coming from all nations. All right, it doesn't mean that they're not Israelites. It just means that they came out of all nations, just as you had in the time of the I believe that was the Pentecost in the book of Acts, the first chapter. It said what? You had devout Jews from all nations or all places. Okay, I mean that they traveled back. All right.
Come into the feast.
Right. So it's not saying that they're, but that's where they came out of. Okay. And then another good one is Hosea 1 and 10, where it says that Israel is as the sands of the sea. So that great number isn't just the ones receiving salvation aren't just here in Babylon the Great, aka America. They're throughout the whole world.
Right. Now, there's a large portion, what I'm trying to say, before I got tongue twisted, there's a large portion of the Lord's elect who will come out of the shores of America.
Yeah, most Israelites are in Babylon the Great. To prove that, get Jeremiah 50 and 33 real quick.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. It says, this said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took the captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
All right, and all right, the captives, starting with Esau, Edom, all right, took Judah and the northern tribes, but mainly Judah in the transatlantic slave trade, which really that slave trade started when those what's the word I'm thinking of? But those colonizers, okay, when they came up over here to Christopher Colon, Amerigo Vespucci, all right, because they all some believe that Vespucci founded America before the Americas before Cristobal Colon, which I gotta dig a little bit deeper, but that's why they named it America after Amerigo Vespucci. But some people also believe that he was he supplanted him for that for the name. But the land that Judah and Israel, the northern tribes are serving captivity together, is Babylon the Great. All right, that's where they've hand in hand, been enslaved. There's an account in South America. I believe it was in Brazil. In a book I was reading that they had them, side by side. They brought Judah on the on the boats, and they was working, right next to each other. So
Let me go ahead and pull this out. It's going to be the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 36, and it reads, Yahweh shall bring thee and thy kings, which shall set over thee into a nation which neither thou nor thy father has known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone.
yeah, and Sakia, to also to that point, who makes up the majority of these prisons? The prison population. That's the northern and southern tribe. The so-called black and Latinos.
Yep.
All right.
Incarcerated. Definitely the numbers. It's full more Jake than any other nation.
So, yeah, but hey, you got it, Sakia.
Yeah.
Amos 3:1, it says, Hear this word that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Right. Well, to go and show you, hey, Yahweh Shemi Shai has a chosen people. He said, only you have I known out of all the families of the earth. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Simeon Indians. Brothers who speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Right? Because you were called. Right? You were chosen to do his work. You were chosen to perform his will, to be a judge. All right? You men of Israel. All right? But you're the entire nation, men, women, and children of the nation of Israel were meant to be righteous.
That's his business too. His will. Deuteronomy 76, he said, You are holy people, a particular people, separate from the rest.
Right. Hey, and he said you were a vine unto him. All right. Matter of fact, if you go to Jeremiah, you go to Ezekiel 16 and 6, or anywhere on there, look up that word vine. All right.
You said Ezekiel 16.
Yeah, 16.
You said vine
Vine.
or thine.
Vine. Verse 15. So I guess it's 16. 15. So,
15.
yeah.
Come on, you want me to read it?
Yeah.
It says, but Ezekiel 16?
No, go to 15.
Ezekiel 15?
Yeah, start at 1.
Ezekiel 15 and 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Ezekiel 15 and 1, it says, And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is the vine tree more than any tree, or than a branch, which is among the trees of the forest?
Right, so go on that word vine right quick. All right, because when it's talking about that vine, it's talking about a noble vine. All right, it's talking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's nation, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's people amongst the forest. All right, the forest would be considered these other nations. All right.
Yeah, and it's H1612, H1612, the Hebrew Gapan, and it says vine tree of Israel, figuratively, it says of stars fading at Yahweh's judgment, of prosperity.
Prosperity, all right. To have prosperity is to be a noble. Matter of fact, go into the Septuagint. Scroll down.
Septuagint.
And it'll give you a definition there as to well. So that word vine, all right, a noble.
The Hebrew Greek lexicon. Yeah, like a little bit more, probably like the last, like 2/3 down the way of the Hebrew lexicon. It says a noble vine figuratively denotes men of more noble qualities, and it says Jeremiah. The precept it gives is Jeremiah 2:21, which he said, "I planted you a holy, right seed, a noble, you know."
Right, and that vine being Yahweh Shai, all right? It all starts with Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? So the people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai were meant to be holy, to be separate, and to be a noble vine.
I got that right here.
All right?
I got it right here. Just backing up what the brother is saying, and Yahweh Shai is that line. John 15:1, it says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband."
Right. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, it has been ordained. All right, we are to be set apart as a noble vine. All right, but right now in our detestable state, we have been used, mistreated, and downtrodden. All right, and it was through us. It was through fault of our own. Okay, that we followed after the other nations. All right, being disobedient children unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, being yet a degenerate father. All right. Can you read down on that more? Because it goes into the degenerate vine is right there as well.
Oh, and back in, sorry. No, I'll bring it back up. But if you get, Jeremiah. Yeah, back in the Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, starting where I left off, it says, and on the other hand, a wild vine of Sodom, it says, denotes men of ignoble and degenerate qualities, as to the latter, see on the apples of Sodom. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Right, but a detestable vine. All right, being that we are righteous. All right, but when we go off from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, we are then found profane and then found degenerate. All right, so now Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has to clean us up. All right, he has to trim the vine. Cast that into the fire that got entangled in the forest. They got entangled with the weeds. All right, the briars and the thorns. Okay, got it. The brother's got the point right here. Yeah, just keep on going down.
We're back on John 15, and I'll just start at 1 again. It says, "I am the true vine, and my Father is the husband. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit."
Right. So Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said, in the vine that you are, you're supposed to bring forth fruit. All right. This is likened unto the prophets as well. Being out on the highways and byways, preaching and teaching the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, gaining more knowledge and understanding, and bringing fruit and meat unto repentance. Right? Those brothers and sisters to believe upon the word, to herald in and to call in the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay? But as Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gives you, what is it called? Horticulture, all right? Things you have to do for a plant to be healthy, such as if you've ever watched the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi trimming the bonsai tree, all right? There's a certain way it has to be trimmed, all right? And watered so that it will grow, all right? And if you haven't seen the original Karate Kid. Look at Cobra Kai. All right?
If you give a plant too much water, it'll die too.
God. All right? But it goes to show you, it's one of those things that if you have to do precisely. All right? You can't give it too much water. You can't give it too much light. All right? It has to be precise. And this is what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is doing to the nation of Israel. All right? We're getting back to the just balance. All right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is providing that stability. All right? Mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, all the above. All right? Everything will be in balance with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's nation. Okay?
It says, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abandon me, and I in you.
Yeah, abide.
Abide, water. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, expect it abide, the water, and the vine. No more can ye expect ye abide in me.
Right, so we have to abide in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because without him we would be nothing. We cannot have anything outside of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? He is the progenitor to all things, and especially all things of his nation. Okay? Everything is happened and made for his will, his purpose. All right? For the will of Yahweh. All right? And this is how the blueprint was set up to be performed. All right? This nation, the nation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Yasharah, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right? As well as you speckled birds, okay? You are the fruit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It's just a matter, hey, when you hear the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and be convinced in your own mind, all right? When you take heed to the lessons, to the calling of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right? Because he's crying out unto you, all right? Starting with our head apostle, Apostle Tahar, all right? Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakal, the elders, and all the way down to the newest brother, all right? Teaching the 100% truth and doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is crying out unto you, Israel, Yasharah, all right? And if you don't believe it, then, hey, there's a good chance that you're not of the elect, all right? Because you care not for the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, you have a lack of respect and also a lack of desire to serve.
Basically,
You love death.
you hate Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Right.
That's what it comes down to. You hate Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Back on John 15:5, it says, I am the vine. Ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit.
Right. He said he is the vine and we are the branches. So we're that springs off from the main root. All right. It is what is a branch without the root? What is a branch without the stock? All right. You cannot, in 97% of cases, you cannot cut off a branch from a tree. At 99% of cases, you can't cut off a branch from a tree and just plant a tree. It's not going to grow, right? It's not sufficient. There's certain things that have to be done, okay?
For without me, you can do nothing.
Without Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the nation of Israel can do nothing. We understand nobody can do nothing, all right? But we're talking about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's people, all right? More so, we're talking about his elect, all right? We can do nothing without Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It is an all-inclusive, purposeful doctrine, all right, that we cling unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Our very existence is in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, there would be no nation without Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, that's why the scripture is liking Yahushai to that chief cornerstone as well. Now, you were going into, some plants you can cut a branch off and stick it in the ground and it will grow. You know,
There's some, but not many.
but it takes the you know, it takes that has to, you know, be in proper conditions, and then, you know, there's a certain way you have to do it, you know. But not every tree just, you know, you just clip off and throw it in a
take
pot.
A whole branch, it's gonna grow. All right, you can't. There's not too many trees that you can do that to, right? And that's the reason why I said like 99%. Hey, 12 tribes of Israel. All right. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai makes sure that all is done in a direct and order. All right. He calls out his nation directly and chiefly. All right. There's nothing that anybody can do against Yahweh Shem Yahushai's word.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you do that, it's never gonna be as strong as the original plant that it came from. It's not a bootleg. It's just not gonna be that as fruit bearing and as you know. If you keep on doing that with the same plant, you know, it's gonna get weaker and weaker in through the generations. You know, if it didn't come from the seed.
John 15:6, it says, if a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered.
Right.
And
that branch is withered. That branch is no good. All right, that branch is it's drying up.
like you were saying, that it's going to get weaker throughout the generation. It says, and man gather them and cast them into the fire, and they burn.
Right, cast them into the fire and they burn. Why? Because there's no use for them. All right, there's no use for that branch. Matter of fact, go back to, can you go back to Jeremiah, Ezekiel 16?
You need me to pull anything up or no?
Just 15 and just go to read 4. 3 and 4.
This is Ezekiel 15 and verse 4. It says, behold, it is cast into the fire for the fuel. The fire devoureth both the ends of it, and the midst of it is burned. Is it meet for any work?
Right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai does cast it into the fire. All right, that's what happens. Hey, it will happen to 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Right, going to be cast into that fire. All right, because it's not bringing forth any fruit. It's dried up. All right, it's good for nothing.
If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples.
Right, so to bear fruit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he said, you shall be my fruit, and you shall bear many disciples. All right? Hey, you should be able to teach and preach the word correctly to be my servant. Okay? The fruit that you bear is those who wake up to the truth and the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai by speaking his word. All right? Hey, helping activate the Holy Spirit through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Because we know this is not a thing of ourselves. We know we didn't cause that brother to wake up, that sister to wake up. All right? It is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai who has called unto them. All right? Because we believe that we are those men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, glorifying and doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yep. Yeah, you can go.
John 15 and 16, it says, "Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and and ordained you, that ye shall go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whosoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you."
Right. So it's not us who ordained us, it's Yahweh Shem Yahushai who has ordained us brothers. All right? Ordained, hey, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakad, the elders, the bishops, all the way to the newest brother, starting with Alvin Bivens and the men that were under him.
Praise him. God took you out of previous marvelous light of darkness.
Right? And we know and understand that was the Holy Spirit that was working with those men. All right?
No,
No, that's good. Good right there. You got something to instruct you over? Because he's done all that.
no, I don't. We good. Saying, go where you want to go.
This is Joseph 1 and 8.
Is it what?
What's that?
Okay. They said Joseph.
It says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of my mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do it according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success."
Right. The only way that we can be prosperous is in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Hey, speaking the law, speaking in holy conversation in Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the only way that it's going to forward us to the kingdom with doing the work and having faith. All right? In Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, you can't be caught up so much in the world that you forget about the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Yes, the laws, statutes, and commandments aren't going to save you, but you should be practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay? You're not always going to be in the spirit, and the season's always not going to be with you to be on fire. But when your season is low and your season is down, that's when you pray much more to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You ask Yahweh Shem Yahushai to return that burning fire unto you. All right? You're only what they call only human.
Yeah.
All right? In this wicked kingdom.
Because you're especially in a fight, man, with this carnal body and the spiritual. To walk more in the spiritual man than the carnal man. You got those who say you can walk perfectly in the law, which we know that's a lie.
Yeah, Captain Cesaria.
So we know that's false.
But he ain't the first, you know.
He ain't the first and he ain't the last.
Look out for that. Make the same need out trying to use those damn branches that's going to be broken and thrown in the damn fire. We don't repent, come back to y'all washing y'all side.
Right. Hey, because know that Israel, as a matter of fact, we will go to 16, 16 and 15. Israel has went off many a times, but it's through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that we are not consumed. All right? Yeah. Sorry. Ezekiel 16.
Oh, 16.
All right? Because Israel has played the harlot. As this is about to go into.
This is Ezekiel 16 and 15. It says, but thou does not trust in thine own beauty. Didst? Oh, it's like Ezekiel 16 and 15. But thou didst trust in thy own beauty, and playedest the harlot because of thou renewal the purgest out thou fornications on everyone that passes by. His it was.
Right. Hey, so continuing on and playing the harlot and then getting others to go. Right? because Israel, hey, does everything better. All right, whether it was wickedness, whether it was righteousness, Yahweh Shem Yahushai has made us to be the salt of the earth. All right, to turn everything up on high. Okay, it's not just in a high estate and doing the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hey, we doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on the wickedness. All right, as a nation. Right, we said that's not how you do it. You do it like this, and they said, "Oh yeah, thank you very much. Continue to do it unto you." All right, continue to do it the way. Then Esau Edom added his technology to it. All right, made it even more wicked. All right, Jake, hey, create something, then Esau Edom, hey, puts a spin on it. Open heart surgery, right, was supposed to be a good thing, and then they added something in there that could be, hey, stop it a little bit sooner in comparison to its original design. All right, these are just things.
It's like out of two things. That movie, Repo Man,
Yeah,
with Jude Law.
All about that movie.
With Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker, where pretty much it's doctors give you new organs, but then you got a bill that comes along with it, and then once you can't pay that bill, they send a repo man out there and they come and take it back.
Right, that's crazy.
And then they have you, they just leave you there, and then
I forgot all about that.
yeah, but like the music industry, all right, they get Jake to to push out this low vibration, all right, and then now they kicking out the artists, pretty much they undercutting, Esau undercutting the artists with AI. They got AI rappers and shit now,
Hey, here it is, you get a record deal, but they ain't selling records no more. Right? You have to have so many streaming views, but if you get a record deal, you're still supposed to, hey, produce a certain amount of music, but here it is, all music is streamed. Like 90, damn near 100% of music. All right?
Yeah, you got to get thousands and hundreds of thousands of views to be making money off that.
Right. It's crazy. Right,
because once they done with you, they kick you to the curb. That's why you see all these, as they call them, has-beens. One-hit wonders. People that were in it either didn't do what they wanted or didn't play by the rules, but either way, or they were just hot and then,
burned out quick.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, it's not with that. Okay, all that has to be answered for.
The rise and fall of celebrities.
Right.
They make documentaries on that shit. What's that one group What's that one group that got?
Danity King.
No, not Danity Kane. Yeah, that's one too. But Bill DeVoe. Yeah, the ones that got caught.
Oh yeah,
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli. That's who it was. I don't know why I thought Bill DeVoe, but Milli Vanilli when they bugged out because they got caught lip syncing.
Chris Cross. B2K.
Oh yeah. They do things that put a man and destroy him.
Immature or IMX.
All those.
All of them.
IMX.
Right? Hey, all this. If you don't do what they exactly want you to do, hey, everything's gonna get chopped up and screwed. Through here.
Yeah, but that's the same thing of that same usefulness, if you're not being useful to the Lord is going to do away with you.
God.
You know, if you're not doing the serving Yahweh Bashim Shai the way that he needs you to, he gonna do the same thing. That's just an example of you know, something earthly. But you know, we see things as a spiritual, so you gotta be walking in that purpose. It says that the purpose. You want to grab Ecclesiastes. I can grab it. So yeah. Real quick. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, fear Yahweh, fear the power, and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Right. Hey, that's the whole duty of men, to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and keep his commandments.
Right.
Why? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai leads you unto abundance of all things. Right? He is about life. Right? He's not about death.
Yeah, and a commandment goes beyond just the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, because Yahweh Shai gave us the commandments to preach to the ends of the world. All right, he gave us a commandment to, he gave Peter that commandment to feed his flock, you know, which that extends to the whole church, because he said what? Peter is he will make you a rock, you know, and that rock being the church. So if you know, you're the church, all right, you have to do what Peter was commanded to. You know, you follow under that suit, you know, so you got to feed his flock.
In Ezekiel 34 and 29, it says, and I will rise up for them a plant of renown, and they shall be no more consumed with hunger in the land, neither bear the shame of the heathen anymore.
Right, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh set up Yahweh Shai to be that plant of renown with us. All right, so we shouldn't have to bear the shame anymore. All right, because we were after and following after the way of the heathen. Okay, we had played the harlot. Being that harlot led us to destruction, led us to cancellation, deletion. All right. It didn't return, it didn't give us a good return on what we invested in.
They call that bad business.
Right. It was that Kanye deal. We got a couple of toys in the Happy Meal. We knew it was a crack deal. Right? Right? And that's what we wanted. All right, we wanted to be a part of these other nations and do what they did.
That's that lust. Lust
Right.
over what they have, which they don't have shit.
Hey, when we had the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we trimmed our ways to seek love of other nations, not understanding that, hey, they gotta love you regardless. But that love is gonna start with fear. All right? That love is gonna start with fear. As we have fear for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, so will these nations have fear for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his nation. That's why it says, hey, the people will rejoice when the righteous are in good. They're going to love that they get to live better, that they get to have a more abundant life.
This was a better deal. We should have did this.
Right.
We should have been done this.
That their sons and daughters aren't going off and living a more prosperous way. They're not going to be perfect, all right? But they're going to be better than they are now.
You know they ain't gonna be hoes.
Right?
They're armed with us.
Hey, there will be some, all right? But judgment will come expediently.
The trials either.
All right?
Ezekiel 34 and 30 says, this shall they'll know that I, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, their power, I'm with them, and that they, even the house of Israel, are my people, said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, their power.
Right. We are the house of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Them will know. And these other nations will know because they will see in the sight. It will be put in the forefront of their mind and in their face that he has an elect chosen people, as it's being pushed to you right now, as it's been pushed to you 40 plus years. All right, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has a nation and a people. and it is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as the speckled birds whose father's line goes back to those Bibles. But your true nationality is on this chart right here. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. All right? Your bywords right here. All right? Those are your bywords. That's not who you are. That's what they want you to be. This is who you are.
I gotta pre. This is 1 Corinthians 3:16. It says, "Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahweh, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you?" No.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai dwelleth in us. All right? Because we are the temple. All right? Hey, Israel is a people before it's a place. Okay? His tabernacle is of men, but it includes the whole nation. All right? The nation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Uh, 31, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I'm Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that power.
Right. The flock of his pasture are men. So it all starts with the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. His flock. The ones, his prophets out on the highways and byways. All right? He said, I would do nothing but reveal my secrets unto my servants, the prophets. What is that? Acts?
Say it again.
I would do nothing but reveal my secrets unto my servants, the prophets.
That's Amos. We just read that in Amos.
I'm sorry.
Amos 3:7.
Yeah, 3 and 7.
Yeah, we opened up with that, I think.
3 and 6.
Yeah, he read. So I think he read 7
Yeah,
too.
3 and 7. My
Yeah,
bad.
I knew that. It's Amos 3 and 7. Surely Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, that power will do nothing, but he will reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right, he will do nothing but reveal his secrets to his servants, the prophets. All right? That's the men of Israel, which are under his pasture. All right? The house of David. All right?
Psalms 103, it says, know ye that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is the power. It is he that hath made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture.
Right. He made us. We didn't make him. He chose us. We didn't choose him. He has led us to him. All right? We weren't just wandering around in the wilderness and saying, you know what, we're just going to go this way. All right? This is the way we know we're going to go turn and go this way. All right? No, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, you're going to come this way. I'm going to lead you this way. As he led us 40 years in a circle. All right? For being disobedient. Till that wicked generation died out. All right? We are led by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yep. Anytime we're led of ourselves or led by men, it's always doomed to fail.
We lead our
Guaranteed.
That's guaranteed destruction.
Right.
That's a guarantee.
Go to Acts 1, 6.
This is Acts 1 and 6. It says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what thou art this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? And he said,
and the restoration is happening now.
oh yeah.
All right, the restoration, the restoring of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's house is upon us. It's happening now. It started 40 plus years ago. All right, it's still happening to this day until all the breaches are closed thereof. All right, until Yahweh Shai blows that final trumpet.
It says, and he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power, but ye shall receive power after the Holy Spirit
is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the earth.
Right, and we're the uttermost parts of the earth now. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is making good on his word. Everything that is coming about, everything that you're starting to see, becoming clearer to the masses. All right? Heathens and Israelites. All right? Right.
That's
So here,
prophecy speaking out of that.
no, every man's looking towards his maker. All right? Every man's trying to figure out and trying to seek out and say, am I the person of the book? Does this fit me? All right, now these prophets are out on the highways and byways claiming and saying that they're the people and only certain people. Now everybody wants to look for themselves. Now everybody's trying to pay attention to an extent. Right. Do I identify? If not, then how is this beneficial to me? All right. Spirits are being roused up. All right. Some people are getting pissed off about it, understanding that they're not the people of the blessing and the people of the book. That they play the villain, they're the character of the book, the extras in the book. All right. That you're not you don't have a leading role.
You're just extras. You're an extra.
All right.
And when he had spoken these, Acts 1:9 says, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld the slug, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And while they stood fast towards heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazed up unto heaven? This same Yahweh which is taken up from you into heaven shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go unto heaven.
Right. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. That we will be delivered as Yahweh was delivered. All right? As the Father, sent and said, go get my son. Bring him up to me. He fulfilled everything that I needed him to do. Bring him to me. Let's get him up here so the rest of this latter end can start. Let's finish it up.
And what Yahweh was receiving was the prophetship, man, that chariot, which now you see all over the world more and more and more. Cases and videos, they're scared thinking these are aliens from another dimension. No, these are angels, right? That's either deliverance or destruction. All right, so when people see them, they're frightened. But when we see them, we praise Yahweh Shai, Lord, we're part of the elect to get beamed up.
Thinking they're little
gray face, Pastor Hart called gray face.
Yeah, gray face, little green men from Mars. Mars attacks. All right. Hey, when we know and we understand those are the chariots of Israel. All right. That who are on them is the Alahayim. All right. The angels of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay.
Right. And there's accounts where they were, depicted as, tall, so-called black men.
You got a pre-hole?
Yeah. I got a pre-hole? You said I got a pre-hole? Oh, God. You got a sneeze come up?
Yeah,
This is Wisdom of Solomon, since the brother was talking about, Wisdom of Solomon 5:2, it says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. That strangeness of salvation is the appearance of those chariots. That's how salvation is coming. It says in the book of Luke, it says, look up for your redemption is nigh. But the strangeness, why is it strange? Because you don't expect, you know, for these so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of Israel, to be that redemption. So when they see it, they, you know, how Esau portrays, you know, the chariots of Israel as UFOs, UAPs with those aliens. They think of you know, a takeover or like an alien invasion.
They think
All right.
Independence Day.
Yeah, so they scared, which they should be scared of it because it is an extraterrestrial invasion. But we know what it is, all right. But these people are not going to be able to comprehend that. They're not able to comprehend it because it's spiritual. You know, there's actually a scripture in Isaiah that relates to that strangeness as well. Let me see if I can pull it up. But it's so far, you know, different from what you would expect. People just think, oh, they're gonna get, you know, like they had in This Is the End, you know, where James Franco and these comedians getting beamed up, but there was no chariot there. That's how they think they're gonna get saved. No, there's a fathership actually. It says, well, we already grabbed it, but Yahushua was taken up in what? A cloud, all right? That cloud was that spaceship or the fathership, you know? You got it. I'm gonna look for this real quick. I got it. It was I had the precept mixed with the chapter. This is Isaiah 28 and verse 21. It says, "For Yahweh shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. He shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act." And why is it known as strange? You know, because it is via those chariots of Israel. You know, let's actually go into strange real quick. And you know, the chariots of Israel, you know, or you know, the have been frontline defense, you know, and artillery for Israel in battle, man. Yeah, so it says H2114. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Zahar maybe. It says to be strange, be a stranger, to become estranged, strange, another stranger, foreigner, an enemy. It says yeah, so a foreign enemy. But that's it.
Like to be strange to become an enemy. That's ultimately, hey, Israel became an enemy unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yeah, but that strange was the speaking of that strange act, all right, was a foreign, you know, from a foreign enemy, you know. Isaiah.
And then you already pulled it up, Salaki. I was thinking what you just read in the Apocrypha.
This is Isaiah 28 and 21. It says, "For Yahweh shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. He shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act."
Right. Bring to pass his judgment.
Right.
All right. He's going to bring to pass the judgment for all the unlawful acts. All right, that were committed, all the unlawful acts that were done in his name, that people, false prophets, and that other nations. All right. But what Israel has done as well, it's going to be a strange thing for you to see as somebody on the other side, not of the elect. All right.
Right.
That your judgment is come from your power, right? Because you have no accountability. You don't want to hold yourself accountable for the things that you did or the things that you did. Either way, you think you're going to move scot-free. That's that Christianity. God loves me and he's going to forgive all my sins. Let me say 30 Hail Marys and I'm good, going my way. He doesn't hate me, he hates the sin. He doesn't hate the sin. Right? No, Yahweh Shem Yahushua says they're both an abomination. Alright? Sinning unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua, committing that sin willfully. Alright? What you call it, but it was lawful. It was lawful that I could. It said lives by the laws of the land. Alright? You know better. If the law of the land told you to jump off a bridge, are you going to do it? Alright? To delete yourself, are you going to do it? If that's the law of the land. Alright? It's ridiculous.
This is Habakkuk 2:1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and sit me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved."
Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, stand on your watch, and watch from the tower. All right, not from the high place as being high-minded, all right, but being in a high place of a spiritual mindset to look down and to judge matters accordingly. All right, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, spiritually. All right, this man says it's okay to off myself at any time, and that I get a free fuel. All right, is that lawful? Does it make any damn sense? No.
Wicked.
All right, it's wicked, but yet here it is, abiding by the laws of the land. All right, it's like I was dealing with that this week. Just a dumb question, so it's a dumb question that was asked. Ain't no dumb questions, just wicked, odd questions.
Like on Habakkuk 2:2, "And Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, answered me and said, Write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it."
Right, he said, write the vision. Everything that is written aforetime for our learning. And now that it's made plain upon tables, hey, from our women's all the way to our head apostle, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Roma, Apostle Makar, and others of the bishops, all the way to the newest brother, hey, help them breaking it down and making it simple. All right? This brother doesn't learn like me, that brother doesn't learn like him, so on and so forth. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, I will give you pastors after my own. All right? He gave you pastors so that you may understand the word that is that he's speaking, hey, to make it plain upon tables. Maybe this brother needs to hear it spoken in Ebonics. Maybe that brother needs to hear it spoken in French. All right? For him to get that understanding. But nevertheless, he said, make it plain upon tables. Let those who read it run to it. Those who have the ears to hear. Those who have the eyes to see, run unto it. Because this is for you.
It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie."
Right, it's an appointed time. And that time is now. It's speaking and it's not lying. Here it is. Hey, 40 plus years ago, you said, look, they're talking about this thing, this implementation device. They're talking about this subdermal device. Man, that shit ain't gonna happen. What's happening now? They said that you want to put a chip in your head. Man, Neuralink? What is that? Huh? Here it is. This technology is here and it's being pushed. You've seen trials with Neuralink in pigs. You've seen trials with Neuralink in monkeys. You've seen trials with Neuralink in humans. Playing video games, sending text messages.
False damn miracles, man.
All right, hey, Fixing Vision, that's another company.
Oh yeah, I see that.
But they have a branch off of Neuralink.
Yeah, they have a branch. All right, the neural net. All right, that you put in the vessels. All right, hey, another device.
Look, how you pronounce A-N-O? It's A-N-O. It's a movie. And it's a movie like that with the eye that you're able to see all information of everything. And like you said, in that company, that's what they just created.
That was on Netflix,
Yeah,
where it had the chick
yeah.
stuck in the house.
No, that's TA. That's TA.
Oh, that's Tao.
But the other one, that was a really good show. It's a good movie, but it showed you that with their eyes, you're able to have everything, your information, everything.
Right.
It's like Eagle Eye or Elysium.
Right. Hey, this technology is here. And they told you through their scriptures, which are the movies. All right, they give you what they give you what they're gonna do before they do it. They put their signature on it.
That's the prophecy.
All right.
Yes, that predictive programming.
Hey, so right. So
Hidden.
that you know.
Put it in a movie, make it look like it's entertaining, but really,
Hidden in plain sight.
Yep. Continuing, it says, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it's not going to come back void. All
Yes.
these prophecies is happening, man. Popping like popcorn. Hope you got your popcorn. Greatest movie of all time, and you're living it.
Yeah, it said Isaiah 55 says, as shall go out of my mouth, shall not return unto me void.
Bounce checks over here. Right.
That it shall. It wasn't even close.
It wasn't? It was like, it was
Nah, he had a good. He was like flying by that light pole.
weird one.
Yeah, but you got this. You know these devils miracles speaking. You know, like the prophecies of MOTB of the MOTB. You know, is speaking because we're creeping in to that time. That's why this AI technology is, you know, amping up, ramping up. They got, you see the iPhones? The iPhone shit, where you could grab the picture with your hand, like dap somebody up, and then they could throw it on their screen, or you could take a picture from your phone like this, and then put it on somebody else's screen, you know? But then they had somebody grab the picture and then take it up an elevator and throw it on somebody else's screen. And then somebody else did that, like passed it through multiple people. So,
Information.
yeah, information. So they're using that technology. I also seen something else. It's like an app on your phone where it could take your, for like diabetics, you know, I have a lot of diabetics in my family, so, you know, which that's a curse on Jake because of their bad eating habits, you know, which really you could cure it if you eat the right foods and stay on you know, really what it is, I think you get to eat more vegetables, you know, more greens than to, you know, to balance out that. But they got an app on your phone where you put your finger above your camera, it'll take your blood count, you know, your blood sugar. So just all these you know, false miracles coming out. I know also my mom actually got it, it's a chip, but It's not inside of you. They tape it over, you know, a part on your body. You know, and I'm like, you gotta be cool because that could, you know, that could give you the same effect, you know, from that R word, you know, with and bring forth that big C because, you know, how are they getting that information, right, through that frequency, you know. But this devil's technology is bringing forth this, what was that, a dude? Fucking, wow. Like that chick on, or that dude we seen at AutoZone in the motherfucking scooter. Because in Columbus, I was telling Saki, we seen this, you know, this dude just, he had like fishnets on and shit. I thought it was a chick. I was just about to ask her, because she was on one of them scooters that be going hella fast and shit. I was just gonna tell her, like, you got some balls to, you know, you gotta have some balls to ride that thing because I wouldn't jump on one of them to save my life. But I seen this motherfucker had like 7 o'clock shadow and shit. I was like, hell nah. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen.
Wicked, man. This place gotta go, man.
Just like Sodom, man. But suck you for that. It's wild. No, you good.
Ezekiel 22:1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai come unto me, saying, now this son of man, wilt thou judge the bloody city? Yea, thou shalt show her all her abominations.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has his prophets on the scene and calling out the filthiness of this place.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, also these false prophets, these you know, naysayers of this truth. Hey, we're seeing more things, hey, come out on them. All right, these Christians coming up to camp, hey, and getting showed up, hey, by you know, and they're getting shown up by camps that don't even got 100% truth, you know. But it's all, you know, pushing forth the you know, the Hebrew Israelites and the people that are coming up against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, they getting confounded. You got these you know, it was that Dr. Brown shit going on, which he's went back and forth, or tried to, you know, disprove the apostles, all right? But at the end of the day, you can't hang with us, and then now that light is being shown on you, shown on, you know, of your wickedness. So, yeah, that was a good example there.
That was the forerunner of all the wickedness being shown.
The same thing you was trying to accuse somebody of, you was doing. You know? But now you in the hot seat. Want to apologize?
Back on Ezekiel 22:3, then say thou, this said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai thy power. The city shedded blood in the midst of it, that her time may come and make idols against herself to defile herself.
This place is defiled itself. All right. Okay. All the idols, the idolatry is here in Babylon the Great. All right. Hey, continue all this. Hey, you are going to answer for the atrocities. All right, everything that you have pushed forward.
I'm saying now. Thou art became guilty, and thou blood that has shed, and has defiled themselves, and their idols which thou hast made, and thou hast caused the days to draw near, and are come even unto the years. Therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen, and a marking to all countries. Those that be near and those that be far from thee shall mock thee, the water, which art infamous and much vexed.
How about Shimmy Al-Shai? Hey, it's making this bloody city. Hey, receive that blood back. All right. Hey, that mockery, that disgust, that defilement. All right. You have brought idols upon yourself. Hey, and 2/3 of Israel, all right, has helped Esau Edom thwart the wickedness of this place. Okay. All this place got to go. This place has got to be rooted up. Right? The philosophy of this harlot can no longer spread across the four corners of the earth. It has already reached all four corners, right? But it cannot have that time to get rooted in. Okay?
Yeah, that's why, the Lord said this in the book of Matthew real quick. This is Matthew 24 and verse, what is that? Damn, where that at?
We became that bloody city.
Come. Yeah, 24 and 24, it says, for there shall arise false Hamashiachs, Messiahs, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, I meant 22, my bad. If it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. But verse 22, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So, hey, no flesh would be saved if the Lord had this devil and power and rulership. If he had the powers that are there now, continue on. Because what are they they're looking for, complete control, the elder out in Jersey did a video, and he had this Edomite looking lady talking. What they were trying to do was something, and but pretty much through their climate control. It was two words, something with a T and a I can't think of it right now. Sorry. But they trying to control like every little thing that comes and goes.
Right.
You know.
And that's why they want to merge man and machine.
That's how they can know all things. So he can play as if he is Yahweh. So he'll know all things. He knows your whereabouts, know the ins and outs, know the thoughts.
Yeah, but this new system that they putting forth, man, it's destroying life and giving them the ability for, total control.
It says, Ezekiel 22:6, it says, behold, no, it's like 5. It says, these that are, those that be near, and those that be far from thee, shall mark thee, which are inferior and much. Behold, the princes of Israel, everyone were in thee to their powers to shed blood. And thee have they set light by father and mother. In the midst of thee have they dwelt by oppression with the stranger. And thee have they vexed the fatherless and the widow.
Right. Hey, so Esau, Edom, they vexed the fatherless and the widow. Right. But then 2/3 wicked Israelites, right, came around and vexed. They came and helped, right, becoming John 8:44, right, like unto their father the devil, right, pushing forward the things and the atrocities that are against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and nothing that is glorifying Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
It basically helped further out more of Esau's plan to destroy. You know,
Jump down to 17.
Ezekiel 22:17, and the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come unto me, saying, Son of man, the house of Israel is to me become dross, and all that brass and tin and iron and lead in the midst of the furnace.
Right. So you became all the unclean things. You became everything that needs to be purged out. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai purges silver and he purges gold, as it goes and continue to say. All right. So what it is to have that tin, have the impurities removed out of precious metals. Okay?
They are even the brass of silver. Therefore, this said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai the power, because ye are all become dross. Behold, therefore will I gather you into the midst of Jerusalem, as they gather silver and brass and iron and tin, into the midst of the furnace, to blow the fire upon it, to melt it. So will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
Right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, hey, he's going to clean those impurities. Right, he's going to clean those impurities out of us. Right, he's going to clean those impurities out of the nation of Israel. All right, because we as a nation are destroyed. Right, yes, he has a remnant, he has a select and elect few. All right, but for the majority of Israel, hey, destroyed as a nation, we're destroyed as a people. Okay?
Zechariah 13:8 says, and it shall come to pass that in all the lands that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Right, the third shall be left therein, but 2 parts should be cut off and die.
Can't get right.
All right, because hey, you become dross. Go ahead and go back to dross.
That's what I was thinking about was taxation and tyranny.
Yeah, taxation.
Was, you know.
Yeah, that's a great point.
What these devils is, and I'm gonna send y'all the video that elder did, because it's a good video.
That's a great point.
But
taxation and tyranny.
But he has the little Edomite lady talking about it, that the end game of these devils is taxation and tyranny.
Right. Hey, that's why they create that UBI. All right. Hey, because you can get it, and it's already taxation, and then with that taxation, hey, forge your tyranny.
Right, because of that you know, carbon footprint and the you know, the climate crisis, all that's going in so they could, okay, you doing too much, you're using all of our air,
right.
Which another thing I seen was that one of the main causes of this of that climate thing is AI. the means it takes to produce and use this artificial technology, you know, or this artificial intelligence is, you know, is messing up the carbon emissions.
It takes a lot more for that lithium-ion battery to be created.
Yeah, that's why even with you had people charging their Teslas with a generator.
Right.
And that's ass backwards. That's pretty much Esau's wisdom. So the wisdom of the world will be foolish. Brother, I can.
Okay, correct.
Yeah, the brother Yasharala 144K posted Isaiah 1:25. It says, "And I will turn my hand upon thee and purely purge away thy dross, and take away all thy tin."
Right. Hey, cleaning Israel up. Right? Cleaning Israel up. In fact, it's right back there.
I was right there. Back on Zechariah 13:9, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is our power."
Right. That refining process has to take place, and that's what's taking place now. Right? And it's going to be on a massive scale, hey, for the rest of Israel. Right? Hey, they have to be remolded. All right? They have to, that silver, that gold has to be recast. Okay? After everything is purged out. Okay? The tin and everything else.
Prime example.
Yeah.
Back on Ezekiel 22:8, "Thou hast displeased my holy things, and hast profaned my Sabbath."
Profaned my Sabbath. All right? Hey, have profaned the Sabbath and the holy things that are holy unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The things that are supposed to lead us to righteousness. All right? We have profaned those things.
Yeah, in the last couple of years, man, through the Spirit, you've been noticing how all these wicked holidays, they falling on Sabbath days.
Right.
So it's like the Lord's giving, the choice. You going to celebrate the wickedness of this world, or you going to, honor his holy Sabbath day, his day of rest.
"And thee are men that carry tails to shed blood, and in thee they eat upon the mountains. In the midst of thee they committed
Lewdness? Is that what it is? I'm not there yet, so. Yeah, it's lewdness.
It's lewdness?
Lewd?
Lewdness? Lewdness. I'll read it again. It's Ezekiel 22:9. "And thee are men that carry tails to shed blood, and in thee they eat upon the mountains. And in the midst of thee they commit lewdness."
This is the word lewdness in Ezekiel 22:9. H2154 says plan, device, wickedness, evil, plan. mischievous purpose, planned purpose, evil device, wickedness, not chaste, incest, licentiousness, I don't know what that means, adultery, idolatry, harlotry.
Right. And this is the lewdness of a nation. Right? This is the lewdness of 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Right? It has been shown, but now judgment's starting to be pushed forward even more for those things. Okay? For all the atrocities and all the acts that are being done. As the next verse says, okay, the nakedness is being shown of the Father. You've seen the nakedness of your Father. Go ahead.
It says, "In thee have thou discovered their father's nakedness, and thee have they humbled her that was set apart for pollution."
Right? Hey, so they're polluting, hey, because it's an abomination to look upon your father's nakedness, or your what belongs to your father, your mother, so on and so forth.
And you got them wicked accounts in Babylon, you know. You watch some of those you know, mini Tates. You know, the those red pill guys, they go into all that, you know. Women sleeping with their you know, not just their mothers, their stepdad. They got accounts of them sleeping with their real dad, and they yeah, just wicked ass shit, man. Babylon, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah, all over again. And that's what lewdness goes into, you know. Same with well, actually, let me go, because that one word that they had in the definition was the licentious. No, lasciviousness goes into that as well too, but that's actually a word that is, you know, in that definition. But licentious, this is the AI overview on Google. I'm gonna just says is a noun that means behavior that is sexual, uncontrolled, and socially unacceptable. It is. It can also refer to a lack of legal or moral restraints, especially when it comes to sexual restraint. For example, a novel might be banned for licentiousness. So, you know, that, and here it says, this is dictionary.com, sexually unrestrained, lascivious, libertine, lewd. So it's all, you know, one, you know, in the same. One in the same. You had the elder out here, the elder Karatazai out here did a video, you know, a few months back. I think it was out in Philly. This dude got, this girl got, you know, ejaculated on in a gas market, in a gas store, you know, and then somebody else in like a Whole Foods. But that's the spirit that you know gets pushed out in Babylon, you know, as a look, because you know that these devils in power. Look at Trump, you know, on the Uzi, you know.
And it's just like that.
And all the shit that Saki, all the shit that Lil Biden was doing.
Hey, that naked chick who ran up on the camp.
Yeah.
All right. As if this is okay, like.
Or did she flash them, or she ran up naked?
I mean, she ran up on the camp. Remember that chick being protected, and the brother said, if I remember correctly, this brother said, then she was like half naked. She didn't have nothing on.
Oh.
Yeah, showing everything, pretty much. There was something on, but it wasn't where it needed to be to cover up.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, that's just the way of this world.
Yeah, you've had you know, girls twerking in front of a camp, everything, you know. They
No shame.
it's a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, you know.
Oh,
This is Ezekiel jumping to 22 and 21. It says, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof.
Right, how about Shimei Shai said he's going to blow on you with the fire of his wrath. Right? Those who are going to withstand the fire is that refining process that has to happen. Right? The elect of the nation of Israel coming up out of the way of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Rome 2.0. Here on the shores of America, all right? Not following the ways of the world and whatever country you're in. All right? Not clinging on to the society that is at hand. All right? Because in truth and honesty, all these kingdoms and queendoms around the world, hey, really fashion themselves after the devil. All right? That's why his wickedness has spread throughout the earth.
Yeah, what's that one leader that was kissing that little kid?
Oh, shit.
It was like, was he an Elamite?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, he's like some, you know, I think he Elam or something like the grand, and he got some crazy ass name, but on TV. Yep, same thing with JB.
As silver is melted in the as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, Yahweh, have poured out my fury upon you. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto her, thou art the land that is not cleansed, nor rained upon in the day of my indignation.
Right, the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai's indignation, right, is going to be upon Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, hey, to be destroyed, never to be inhabited again. But hey, the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai is of the world. All right, hey, as Brightburn says, take the world. All right. That's what he is. He takes the world, right? He looks at the world from a different lens. His point of view is totally different.
He looks at it like demons.
Right. Hey, Yahweh Shemel Shai said you are set apart. Why? Because your lens is supposed to be a totally different view of the world. Because that is supposed to be in righteousness and just. All right? Not lewdness, lasciviousness, and wickedness. Okay?
There is a conspiracy of her prophets in the midst thereof, like a roaring lion raving the prey. They have they have devoured souls. They have taken the treasure and the precious things. They have made her many widows in the midst thereof.
Right, because this devil has set up his own prophets. All right? He has set up his own false prophets, giving you signs and miracles and wonders, right, and falsehood. Right? While removing the prophets, right? While doing away with them, while keeping them hidden, right? While calling them conspiracy theorists. All right? These things are profitable unto your health, your wealth in mind. All right? They don't know what they're talking about. It's nothing. All right? No, don't look at everything lining up. Don't look at what we put in the news and say that's factual because we changed it last week. Even though it's been in the history books for a decade or two. Even though that there's been accounts, there's first-hand accounts of whatever. Don't think about any of that. All right? Just believe what I tell you. Shut up and dribble the ball. All right?
This is Matthew 23 and 14. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses and for
yeah, preaching, make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation.
Right, you make long prayers, okay, because you desire the high places. Right, you desire to be seen of men instead of being seen by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You want your reward now and to be glorified in the eyes of men. All right, through a man's hand. Right. Yep.
It says, the heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
Right, you teach for hire. That's where you get your pulpit pips. Right, that's where you get your TD fakes. That's where you get your Gino, whatever his name is. Creflo Dollar. That's where you get all these falsehood pastors and preachers and pulpit pips and evangelists, your Joel Osteens, all of them. All right, your Tyler Perrys, all right, your Oprah Winfreys, all right. Hey, all these people who I'm not a pastor, I'm not a prophet, all right. I'm just a man or a woman of God, all right. Or I am a pastor, or I am a prophet, all right. I'm the mouthpiece of the Lord. No, you're a falsehood, all right. You're a lying spirit, all right. You're a false prophet. You're telling the people smooth things. Tell them what's really happening. All right, tell them what's really going on.
It says, and the prophets thereof divine for money. Yet will they learn upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai and say, is not Yahweh Shem Yahushai among us?
Right, you are hired for money. All right. You're that prophet that says, you know what? As long as you give me 157 million in my account and allow me to be over other groups, and then let me grow, and then let me have a 401k, let me provide health insurance, let me ride in on a white horse, let me be hand in hand with you, but can still separate myself at some times.
Yeah, I'll teach whatever you want.
I'll teach whatever you want. Just make me look good in the eyes of men. All right? Allow me to get a TV show.
Put me on GQ.
Right?
Put me on
movie
GQ.
production. Let me have my foot in this industry. All right? Let me bring forth this and push a vibration in music, and then slap a sticker on it and call it the Most High's music. All right? As long as I keep that same frequency that you want, let me just say that's what you want, right? Okay, I'll say whatever name for a minute. Let me say this name for a minute so I can draw them in. All right? Then nobody can differentiate which one is righteous and profane. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai can. All right? He set up men. He set up women. Hey, to follow the truth and the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're making his name a merchandise. That's right.
None evil can come upon us.
Right. Nothing evil is going to come upon those if you fear the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? As long as you do that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai will yet protect you. All right? He will deliver you out of whatever situation. It doesn't have to be the way that you think you're going to be delivered. It doesn't have to be through a chariot. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it can put you down, deliverance, and then you show up on the chariot. All right? You got put down because you didn't need to go anymore. Your course was ran. All right? I need you to arrive. I need you to be a part of the heralding in for those who are to come, who have to make it to the final trump. Your lot is not fulfilled and finished until it's fulfilled and finished.
Where you want me to start? 15? This is Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be put to sleep.
Right, and here it is. This devil is amping up and ramping up and making sure that he has everything in play. So when he goes ahead and switches the system, he's going to do it, hey, through gradualism, but he ain't going to give you 15 years. He ain't going to give you 10 years, all right? He's going to say, hey, it needs to be done in this amount of time, and then he can shorten that time. Said, you know what, actually needs to be done soon. All right? Everybody who's not on the program, hey, let's go ahead and wrap it up. All right? Let's go ahead and take care of this. Because like Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting sick of it. Hey, he's got this devil getting sick of it too. He's sick of not having all his desires fulfilled, all his wants and his lusts fulfilled. He's getting tired of dealing with you nigglets. All right? He's getting tired of dealing with these other nations being out of order and out of pocket. He wants everything because he sets himself up as the Most High. He's ready to have it exactly as he wants it. All right? So know and understand.
Verse 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a thing in their right hand or in their forehead.
Right. Hey, as we were talking about Mirror Lake, as we were talking about Walmart, as we were talking about Blackstone, all right? All of these, the Virgin, Virgin Records do, digital tattoos.
King Gates and Jeff
Bezos.
Yeah, they come together.
Right. Hey, all this is a means, to put you in subjection.
This is the new money way.
Right? This is means to keep you, tyranny and taxation. As the brother said earlier, that's what this devil wants. Right? He doesn't want you, to move around as you were made to do, to move around freely within reason and with righteousness. Okay? He wants you to stay put.
Do as I tell you.
All right? Hey, and in an unjust way. Okay?
Basically, a big ass prison.
Right. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not with this man's plan. All right? He's going to let him get so far, and then he's going to take him out of the way.
Smackdown.
Okay?
I want to read down.
Read down.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the thing or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
So that goes, it destroys the, oh no. The money is money is still going to be here. Money is still going to be the same. Right? Yeah, you're going to have a form of money, a form of currency, but it says, if you don't bow down to the system, you don't have shit.
Yeah.
If you're not going to bow down, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're not on with the program, you're off the plantation. If you're off the plantation, there's no need for you. You're just wild in the field. And what happens when you're wild in the field? You're free game. All right, you're free game. Now I can go and hunt or do away with you. Why? Because it doesn't matter. You don't belong to anybody. In the eyes of Esau, Edom, in the eyes of this devil. All right? If you don't belong to him, you have nobody. You are nobody. All right? Hey, but we belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I am somebody. All right? And I don't mean Reverend Jackson, but
You are somebody who you have much in the shot.
right. Right?
Revelation 6:82 says, and the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the charagma of the beast, and upon them who worship his image.
Right. If you take this MOTB, all right, a noisome and grievous sword is going to come unto you, all right? Chiefly, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, all right, who this is giving you a clear indication that you'll be in a horrible, horrible case. Everybody will be in a horrible case, but you, all right, you have a greater punishment. All right? You have a greater punishment because, hey, spiritually and physically, you should know that. Why? Because the prophets have been out on the highways and byways proclaiming the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not words of our own. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said, give them warning from me. I send you and give them warning from me. Right? To the roof of our mouth. All right? When that famine of the word comes. All right? When there's no more brothers on the highways and byways. When you might recognize a face, but a brother can't talk. All right? Whoever it is that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has you see that has it is only for your torment. Another level of your torment. Right? All right, if y'all brothers ain't got nothing else, we can close that.
Okay.
All right? All right, Lord Willis was edifying, uplifting. We're going to face the east and give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rakakudash.
Double honor for our apostles and elders and great millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching the truth with 144% sincerity to men, women, and children listen learning. By the house of God. Next time, it's another balance. Shalom.
Shalom. Kam Yashrala Wa.